Hello and welcome to Matchday Live. We're here at the Lockview Leisure Arena, otherwise known as Taylor's Avenue, ahead of the Danske Bank Premiership game here this afternoon between Carrick Rangers and Portadown. It's only been around 11 days since the two teams met. Back Tuesday a week ago, I think it was, with Carrick Rangers winning 2-0 here. I'm joined by Mark Beattie. Hi Mark.
How's things?
Not too bad.
Good man.
So Mark, we're back here again this afternoon. What are your thoughts on the game?
I came here thinking it couldn't be as cold as the last Tuesday night we were here, but it's even colder. So yeah, listen, it's a big game for these guys. I know the talk coming out of the manager's office has been how disappointed they were at the performance levels when the last time they were here, 10 days ago or 11 days ago. So they have a really good chance to right that wrong quite quick. You don't normally get that chance in football. So yeah, it's been drilled into them. I think from what I've been told, they've had a good week of training. They've been a lot of buy-in to what they're doing, and so they know what they're going to be facing. I seen Niall Currie mentioned in the match preview on the website about how they know what they're expecting now. They know they're going to come up against a physical side, and it's up to them players to match that, and maybe not even match it better at, and stand up to that test, because it's always a test when you come here. We haven't been playing here in a long time, and we always sort of come under that same physical pressure and never really get over it, and it's a chance for these 11 guys that are starting and the rest that come off the bench to stand up to it, and get some points today if they can. We haven't had a win this year, and the wall focuses on getting that first win and getting the monkey off the back, but listen, hopefully the boys can do it. I think the management team have given them everything they can. It's now up to those players across our white line and deliver that performance that is needed.
Yeah, you talk about our record here. I think we've lost either the last 9. Our last win here, I think, come back in April 2016. The last 5 games I was looking at as well, there's been 20 goals here, but I think we've only maybe scored 6 of those.
Okay, yeah.
So it is a pretty ratchet record we have here, but those records are there to be broken. And
Absolutely.
hopefully we can do that this afternoon. We'll go straight and look into the teams for today. So the Portadown team, there's only one change from last Saturday's defeat to Larne. Lee Upton comes back into the team. He of course was suspended for last week, so he comes in place of Stephen Taggart. So the Portadown team is Jethrin Barr, Lee Upton, Luke Wilson, Alberto Balde, Mark Russell, Barney McKeown, Greg Moorhouse, Paddy McNally, Joshua Archer, Reece Jordan and Jordan Jenkins, with substitutes being Rudin McKenna, Howard Beveland, Leo Donnellan, Stephen Taggart, Don Tutu Tantele, Jonah Mitchell and Igor Bukowski. I think I pronounced that right.
You done well, yeah, that's
plenty
good.
of practicing during the week. Of course, players like Billy Steadman are missing, suspended, who was sent off for the under-20s on Monday evening.
That's right.
What's your thoughts on the team today, Mark?
Like I say, it'd be interesting to see the back three that now play in the centre half. So you have Lee Upton, Paddy McNally, and I'm assuming Luke Wilson going to be slotted in that. Now Barney McKeown could be also slotted in there, and Luke Wilson pushed on, so there's a wee bit of flexibility. I did think it's hard to comment on the last game when we were beat 5-0. There was so many individual mistakes. The first half hour we looked like we were as good as them. We were giving them everything we got and whatever, but individual mistake cost us in the end. But the back three are going to have to stand up, win headers, and be men, and be strong and physical and determined not to be pushed off the ball. Emmett McGuckin up top for Carrick has always been good against us, because he just uses his physicality. He's a rotund fella. He uses his body shape to back into people and bully people around. Our centre halves can't let that happen. They have to be matching that and making sure he's not allowed any room to manoeuvre. Moving on to Carrick's team, Ben Tilney was with us before, so we know how good a player he can be. I always think if you stop Ben Tilney, you stop Carrick. A lot of that comes through him. I know Christie's also a good player. They've all the good players around, but I find a lot of their stuff goes down their left. So if we can stop that supply, I think it goes a long way to stopping Carrick. Now, yes, you have to stop Carrick, but you also have to score yourself, which we haven't done enough of at all this year. So it's a chance for Moorhouse and Jenkins up there again. They've played a couple of games now in a row. They're getting to know each other a wee bit. I just hope they can get on the end of something and force a goal that we desperately need. I think a goal, if we get a goal, a lot of the attitudes change. A lot of belief happens. The likes of Reece Jordan on left wing back and Alberto Balde right wing back, sort of, they're exciting when they go forward. So I would love to see them get balls into the box early. You have 2 strikers in there. You have hopefully a third man run coming in as well. So get balls into the box and let's see if we can gamble on something and nick a goal from somewhere. We desperately need goals.
Cheers, Mark. We're going to leave it there for now, but we'll be back in just a few moments, so don't go anywhere, and we'll be back with Portadown manager Niall Currie. Hey Niall, thanks for joining us here again ahead of Carrick Rangers against Portadown here this afternoon. It's less than a fortnight since the two teams met each other, Carrick winning here 2-0. From your perspective, is that a good thing or a bad thing to have the games so close together?
Well, I think hopefully we're in a more progressed situation with the players in the squad. We've got to know a lot of boys a lot better, Jonny. So we're starting to get a wee feel for what everybody's about. And as I say, last time we were here, we were bullied really. As I say, we've told the boys they have to come down here with aggression and make sure we're first and second every ball. So yeah, but the times give us another couple of weeks to work on things, and hopefully we'll start looking as if things are coming together.
Do you want to give me your thoughts on your team lineup for today? There's one change from last Saturday. Lee Upton returns after suspension and comes in for Stephen Taggart.
Yeah, we've been playing Lee on the right hand side of things, and I think we need to look at him in the centre, because that's where he was signed for. Really, he's a centre half. To be fair to him. So I think we've got to look at him in there and give him his opportunity to come and shine the way he did last year for the honour. And we know him coming on the ball centrally is much better than him being in wide areas. So that's the thought process behind it. We've got Barney doing fantastically well on the left of him, and as I say, Paddy's on his natural side now as well. So, yep, here's hoping.
You've talked this week about the mentality of the players. Obviously we're still waiting on our first league win of the season. We've spoke about sometimes when the team do go a goal down, you can see the heads drop a wee bit and stuff. Is that something that you've worked on this week in regards to that mentality?
I think we're always been working on that from day one. But what I would say is there's a lot more smiles and faces. There's a lot more people, a lot more banter going on in the change room. Certainly, whenever we first came to the club, it was it was like a morgue really. So we're getting a wee bit of atmosphere about the changing rooms now, and as I say, hopefully it'll be reflected. The togetherness will be reflected whenever we get onto the pitch. Any changing room needs to be together. So we'd like them to like each other and get to know each other better, and I think that's what we're trying to do as well. We're trying to integrate all that there in a very short period of time. But as I say, it's been a real difficult baptism, as I would say, Jonny. But no, we feel as if we're getting there.
No problem. Thank you, Niall.
You're
Good
welcome,
luck this
Jonny.
afternoon.
No problem, mate. Thank you.
So thank you there to Portadown manager Niall Currie, who's just joined us here for a quick interview ahead of this afternoon's Danske Bank Premiership game between Carrick Rangers and Portadown here at the Lockview Leisure Arena. As always, you can keep up to date with today's game through updates on our official Facebook and Twitter accounts, so certainly keep an eye on those to keep up to date with the game. If you can't be here today, obviously BBC Sport NI will have coverage of today's Danske Bank Premiership games as well. So thank you for joining us here at the Lockview Leisure Arena ahead of Carrick Rangers against Portadown in the Danske Bank Premiership. Thank you.